Everything you want on one station. Freedom FM 106.5.
Introductions again.
So my name is Keeanna Ibel.
And I'm Shavaniece Lake. And we are here representing Iridescent Fashion.
All right, Iridescent Fashions. You did something that is almost remarkable. I'm not even certain if we had anyone else in the Federation doing something like this before. But you created a design that graced the red carpet this year.
Yes.
Tell us about this opportunity. Who worked your design? How did you get this opportunity? Is it something that you pursued, or did someone reach out to you? Tell us, how did it work out?
Okay, well, Yusha Johnson was the one who actually introduced us to Miss Petula Skeet. She told us about Petula's. She wanted a dress for the red carpet for the Oscars this year, and she wanted us to do it because she loved our design from the catwalk show. So she introduced us to her, and she asked us to come up with a design, a sketch of a dress, and show her what the design was. And we showed her. She loved it. So she sent her measurements, and we bought the fabric and created that dress.
Wow.
So
as simple as that.
Let me ask you a question, because let's say we don't know who this lady Skeet is, for persons in the audience who simply might not know. Who is she? What is the significance of this lady you're speaking of?
Well, Petula Skeet is actually the stylist for Robin for Good Morning America.
See, we're going places. She's a big deal too. But where is she?
She's the stylist. She's from Nevis. Nevis? Yes, she's from Nevis.
I know them Skeets,
Yes, that's the significance.
When you got the opportunity, was it something that you were nervous about, or you just went right ahead at it?
We were nervous because it's the Oscars. So we were kind of skeptical in terms of what to do, because the Oscars is a big event throughout the year. And, they have people like movie stars, celebrities, singers. We actually going to be on the Oscars. Our dress will be on the Oscars. So we discussed among ourselves, like, okay, so what will we do? We're like, well... Then we actually came up with this sketch in about 10 minutes. And we sent it to Miss Keith, and she was like, wow, I love this. And then we just got right ahead.
Took it from there. Awesome. There we go.
Back in the newsy, and I show the public newsy with me. Let's just go back where you started a little bit. The name. How did you come about the name? What inspired you, as it were, for lack of a better word, to use this name for your brand, as your branding?
Okay, well, we were searching for a name on the internet, of course, and we didn't know what exactly to... we didn't really have a concept or idea of what we wanted at first, but we scanned through some art words, some creative words and what's not, and then we saw the name Iridescent, and then we checked it out and found out that it meant like using luminous colors, you being able to see different colors from different angles. And we decided to use that because we love colors, and we love fabrics like velvets, where you could actually see them in different colors from different angles. So that's where we actually got the name from.
When did you establish your company? Because you are business owners here now.
Yeah, that makes sense. We established the company in October, actually.
Last year?
Yes, last year.
So this is a fairly young company.
Fairly young.
By two very young girls.
Are you watching them
Do
saying?
you mind sharing how old you are to our audience? I think this is gonna. And you are. Oh, both of you are 17. Are you still in high school?
College.
Are you in
Let me
college?
ask you. So when y'all did Cairo show,
I did Cairo show.
you alone.
I was 15, 16.
Ooh.
16, around that age.
Did you both always have a passion for fashion?
Of course. Always.
I like that
Tell
phrase.
us
a
how
passion
it
for
tell us
fashion.
tell us how it started. Who's first? Yeah, you can stay here. You can stay right here.
Oh, let me first.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, first, when I was small, I always wanted to be a lawyer. Because
Then-
I love to prove my point.
Second one again.
I always love to prove my point. Then I realized, like, reading too much? No. Then I drift into the arts. So I was at dance class, and I told my dance teacher, "May I want to be here, I want to be a fashion designer."
Just so.
Just
No water in your mouth.
no water in my mouth. So she told my mother, well, Shavaniece told me she wants to be a fashion designer. From since then till now, I kept doing what I wanted to do. I was
Wow.
6.
I want to clap and on.
Wow.
No, it's serious.
Did you ever have those
Serious.
moments where you were making stuff for your dolls or for yourself or anybody at all in your family?
Actually, no. I never made anything for my doll. For my family, I only sketched.
So
Like,
when you started big.
Go big or go home,
go
right?
big or go home.
Go big or go
Wow.
home.
Go big or go home.
And what about you, Keeanna?
Well, I always wanted to like come up with my own designs just by using my old clothes when I was younger and just creating something new from it. So I started when I was about 7, actually taking my old clothes and cutting them and like making something different. And from since that, I've been in love with fashion. I've been making my own stuff. I actually used a machine for the first time when I was 14. Yeah, and
3 years ago.
yeah, and from since that, just grew in it. Learned some certain things on my own. Learned certain things in school, and that was how I got into it.
That is incredible that
Yeah.
you even sew. So you both design and do you both sew as well? Who sews?
You've asked
So,
me most
Okay.
ideal question,
Well,
Marky, so.
there's kind of a story behind that. Well,
we want to hear it.
Shavaniece and I actually met last year in July. I realized that she was a really good designer, and I decided to like message her, and we got along great. And then we just jumped into it and said, you know what, let's just work together. And from since that, we started sketching and coming up with ideas. I said I was gonna help Shavi learn how to sew, and she was gonna help me how to learn how to sketch. So we made a great team.
Wow, knock
Yeah.
on wood. I love this. This is an awesome
But
collaboration.
I'm glad she said that because that's one of the things that, you know, even when I went to leadership course, that was one of the major problems that we outlined, that for some strange reason we can't get kitchens to sit down and pool. Okay, we're going to use this business opportunity, but it needs 4 of us with these 4 separate but needed disciplines. You just couldn't find that. So to see 17-year-olds, well, who would have then been much younger, I mean, it's amazing. We have to just take pattern and go. Kitty Shans, I hope you're listening. The best way to get ahead is together.
This is beautiful, I
Yeah,
must say.
you know, I feel warm and tingly right now.
So you got your newfound celebrity and everything. We know that it went viral, that design you did for Miss Keith. But long before that, you actually were doing a few more designs. The first time I got exposed to your work was through Island Expressions. And you actually made a piece for Gian.
Yes.
And I thought that also was awesome because I saw how young you were. I mean, I saw the youth in your face. I did not know how young you were at the time, but certainly I saw the youth in your face. So how did GM find you, and how can anyone find you, for that matter, to reach out to you to design get a fantastic sketch going, get a fantastic design, choose fabric and all that jazz? Tell us how we can get about getting our own design.
Okay, well, Gian found out about us through Yusha. She knew.
Wow, you should just getting all the networking
she
done
really
for
helped
you.
us. She found us, well, because she knew Shavaniece from Cairo Show, and she decided to like ask her to come up, like make something, create a fashion line for her show, just to expose us. And that was not our first gig, but it was our first line together.
Okay.
And Shavaniece told her that we work together. We were starting on, we were just planning on working together. So we teamed up and did it. And what else? How people can get into contact with us.
How can people link up? I want my own custom designs soon. How would I get in contact?
We have a Facebook page, and we also have an Instagram page. So we have our numbers, our contact information on that page, email address, everything. We have pictures of stuff we've done before. It is Iridescent Fashion on Facebook, and our Instagram page is Iridescent Fashion. Same thing.
Okay, wonderful.
So,
in terms of your design, because I notice we speak a lot about custom designs, but are there any lines that you produce that you have a few pieces that people can get right away? Where I can say, I'm a size XXXL, and do you have anything just there sitting around, or is everything custom made?
Everything is custom made because we are also in college, so we busy with other stuff, and we are still trying to apply to school because we are planning on going to school in January of next year. So
might I ask, what are you guys planning to go off to study?
Fashion designing.
Awesome.
So we're planning to go to school next year. So right now we're really working on portfolios and fundraising events that we can use to, so that we can go to school. Okay. Because it's really expensive to go to fashion school, like really, really expensive, and we don't want to go to those basic low schools. So you
want to go to a school that's properly established and it has some kind of clout. We say clout in the fashion world.
Yes.
All right, we got you. So you're going to like the quote unquote Harvard of fashion schools.
Yes.
There we go.
Going to some of the best fashion.
Some schools. Of the best fashion. Okay, so this I believe fashion schools now. I like it. All right, so I definitely like the vigor. You're definitely shooting for the stars, and we can see that. I hope the very best for you in your upcoming endeavors. This is the part of the show that we let you do shout outs, any thank yous, anybody you want to big up. Don't be shy about it now.
We would like to thank our parents for supporting us through all of this, the late nights, the arguments, the stubbornness. We would like to thank our friends, Doms, Shanna, Berry, Dandra, Destiny, Jadisha, everybody. We would like to thank Callie and Junai for supporting us. We would like to thank our teacher, Miss Tamu Brown, for pushing us. Yusha Johnson, Kyra Griffin. We're just like, Gian. Yes, we would like to thank Gian, of course. We would like to thank William. We would like to thank everybody who's just pushing us to reach the stars.
Awesome. So now, as teen entrepreneurs, of course, I could not let you leave without giving some word of advice to other young persons who might be out there. They have not yet found their passion or their dream. Tell them what they could do about going about seeking their passion, following their dreams. Look at you guys here, 2 teen. You're not even 18 yet, and you're already young business owners with your design on the Oscars. That is a remarkable feat, if you ask me. And I must say, you have to shout out everyone else and let them know how to go about fulfilling their dreams, or tell them your recipe or your formula for success.
I forgot the most important person who is actually pushing us through it. We'd like to thank Sharina Laws for everything.
Okay.
Thank you, sister. Don't give up on your dream. People often say, well, that's impossible, you can't do it. You could be able to do it at that time, but if you keep building on it and finding ways that you can get through it, you will do it. Do not lose hope. We were doubtful that we will be successful, but we have people who is supporting us. Find people who support you. Don't listen to negativity. Do not listen to negativity. Do what's best for you, and you will reach far, of course.
There we go.
That was your message.
You would like to give your own very special message to other young people who might be listening?
Well, I would say if you have a dream, don't be afraid to pursue that dream, because But I was afraid to go to talk to Shavaniece, and look how far we reached. I wasn't sure if she was going to answer my message, so I would say just go for it. Do what you have to do. Push. Get some people who love and support you and who would always be there for you, because I don't think you can actually build a business without support. That's my opinion. So that's what I have to say to other young people who want to start their own business.
You know, before you go, I just want to say this because I'm here and I'm wondering what I was doing at 17. You are so mature. You're already business owners. You seem like you have it all together. You have a plan. You have goals, and you seem like you're on your way to achieving them. And I'm just wondering what I was doing when I was 17 years old. Ladies, I'm totally impressed with you, especially how you present yourself. And I wish the very best of you on behalf of the Youth Beat family. Yes, please go ahead. You can say your final bit.
We are actually in the process of going to Summer Sizzle BVI. That's one of the biggest fashion shows with international designers and photographers. People like Nigel from Project Runway. I don't remember.
Nigel Barker.
Yes, Nigel Barker. And we are actually looking for sponsors.
Oh, you are? Well, no, go ahead.
But this is the right place.
This is the right place. Go ahead. Tell them how they can reach out to you to help support your venture. Go right ahead.
Okay, well, you can contact us from our Facebook page, and you will find our numbers there. You can also contact us on Instagram or email us at iridescentfashion.kn@gmail.com.
All right, there we go. I can see you a little shy about saying that you need the support, but that's quite all right. That's the true entrepreneurial
I'm going to plug for them to Marquis. So, well, Marquis made a very, very good point. Imagine what you were doing when you were 17. Most persons in St. Kitts, I'm pretty sure you were playing or just hanging out with your friends. So, but you are probably now in a position to really help. Every dream, every business idea, it needs support. And let's be frank, it needs financial support. So these ladies, I can assure you, I've seen the dress. I saw Jane's dress. I saw the work at Cairo. And these ladies are the real deal. And they can only get better. But they need your support. If we get 60 persons, just using a rough figure, to donate something, that goes a long way. So nothing is, well, let me don't say nothing is too little. But really help these ladies, okay?
All right, and so we'd like to thank you again for joining us. Well, best wishes.
Well, it was a pleasure
on
being
your
on your show.
Your venture
Ladies.
going forward.
Everything you want on one station. Freedom FM 106.5.